Hey y'all. Okay, so I wanted to do this video as I'm walking. So I am walking, so my breathing is gonna be a little elevated. But I figured I'd do this video while I'm walking before I get home to the chaos, because I know I'm not gonna be able to talk and say all the things that I have to say without being interrupted. So today I just want to talk about feeling discouraged in your relationship or your marriage, especially when you have kids. And even when you don't have kids, I just feel like kids just adds another layer to the cake about feeling discouraged. But I wanted to talk about this because one of the things I felt like I constantly battled, and I'm still battling here and there, is not feeling discouraged. What men don't really realize is that you may be home with the kids, like I'm home from work right now, obviously due to the COVID-19. But we have 3 kids. And although he works all day, granted, like he doesn't understand that. I understand you are at work all day dealing with the bullshit. But I'm also home with 3 kids. And I can't even remember last time I even ate. And it's like, that's one of the things, like each time we had a child, like one child was, okay, yeah, it was a headache, but I could handle one. Now I'm 3 against 1. And sometimes I feel like just a simple, hey babe, how was your day? Is there anything you need me to do? You know, after I shower, this, that, and the third, just a simple courtesy. Sometimes I feel like that's what we often struggle with. And sometimes I found myself getting discouraged because I feel like it's more of a take than a give. And that's one thing that I had to learn how to really talk about. So I had to learn just to be like, just to speak up, not to leave things bottled in, not to feel like I can't talk about it. Because I used to be the type that he don't understand me, he don't do this, he don't do that. All he do is go to work and he come back home and like he don't even try to give me a break from the kids. Like he'll just go eat and go lay down. But I realized I was talking to everybody but my husband. So that's one of the things that I had to really bring up is like, this is really starting to bother me, babe. I would like more of your help when you get off work. I understand you're your child, but at least let me get an hour to myself. Let me get an hour to breathe, to shower. Because sometimes, especially moms who's been home all day, granted, I'm a working mom, but now I'm a stay-at-home mom for the next few months. So it's kind of like just letting your partner know, hey, let me just get an hour or 2 to myself. Let me breathe. Let me figure out who I am and make myself look like somebody, because I've been running around kids all day. Because oftentimes men think because you're home, you're not doing nothing, or because, you know, you're with the kids, oh, they're easy. And it's not. So that's one of the things I really started to really talk about. Like, and I had to put my foot down, quote unquote, because it's like, if you don't speak about it, how are they supposed to know? Men definitely can't read minds. So that's one of the things that I really had to really focus on, is just when you're starting to feel discouraged about anything in your marriage, just learning how to just talk about it. Don't attack them, because that's one of the things that I learned. You know, I had to learn not to attack him, especially when he comes from work. But let him, you know, put his bag down and be like, hey babe, when you're done doing so-and-so, I'm going to give you the kids. Not say, can I give you the kids? No. I am going to give you the kids so I can go do this. But say it in a nicer way, because men don't like feeling attacked. And women, they don't like getting the attitude back from the men when the men are feeling attacked. So that's one of the things that I feel like I really started feeling. I started feeling discouraged. Yesterday I felt a little discouraged, but I had to get up this morning and be like, nope. Not today. We're going to talk about this. So I had to let him know. I'm going for a walk this morning. The kids are in the room sleeping. Call me if you need me. So that's one of the things. Like, just find ways when you are feeling discouraged. Just find ways to deal with it together. Not alone. Not to your homegirls. Not to your homeboys. Not to your so-and-so. But together in your relationship. Finding ways to make things work. And another thing I really want to focus is also when you're feeling discouraged, make it something, when you are dealing with it, make it something consistent. Like, make sure there's consistency between both of you guys. Because it does help. Consistency is key. You know, when somebody does something and you're like, oh, they're getting better, and then it dies back down, that's lacking consistency. You have to figure out what works best for both of you guys and make it stick. If it ain't sticking, that means it ain't working. So that's one thing that I'm still learning and I'm grateful for. And it's a never-ending experience. I don't know, that was on my mind, especially because I started feeling a little discouraged yesterday because this is week 4 of me being home with the kids. And I really feel like, and I understand, like, my husband works for UPS, so it's high demand for all y'all people who keep ordering. It's high demand, so he is coming home more tired than usual. But I really feel like, hey, I understand you're tired, but let me just get an hour to myself to think, to breathe, to figure out that I'm still myself. I'm still Jemima. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope, this can help somebody who's feeling discouraged.